Alright, Lakers commentary. Let's see, today it's Thursday, March the 7th, day after the Lakers beat New Orleans Hornets. I guess they're still called the Hornets, but anyway, before we get into that, just real quick, I'm doing it over Halo commentary. So for some of you new guys, you might be thinking, well, what the hell's going on here? No Laker coverage on the screen, it's Halo. Well, that's the way I do it around here. Play Halo, Black Ops, Call of Duty, whatever. Record it, put some commentary over it. So anyway, yeah, I'm not going to get into too much Halo talk today. 20 kill game. I'm using a variety of weapons in this thing. Check it out. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. The Lakers. Let's see. Yesterday, decent win. I mean, let's not get too excited, but decent win. When I turned the game on, I was kind of about an hour late before I decided to turn it on, and they're getting their ass kicked by 20. Wasn't happy. No reason to be happy, especially after they lost to Oklahoma City. You would think that they would come out focused, knowing that they need to win these games. They can't afford to keep throwing these kinds of games away because they're trying to make the playoffs, which is kind of sad, actually. This team, with the talent it has, just trying to make the playoffs. I mean, how sad is that? But they need a win, and I just would think that they would come out with a better effort. But once again, this is your typical Laker team for the 2012-2013 season. And the thing is, people want to talk the generic, oh, they're too old. You know what? I'm tired of hearing that. These guys are healthy enough. Are they old? Yeah, but you don't hear that crap about San Antonio. I mean, have you looked at their team? Ginobili, fucking Tim Duncan. Tony Parker isn't exactly a spring chicken either. Boris Diaw. I mean, the list goes on and on. They've got a bunch of old guys, but you know what? They find out how they can contribute, and they play as a team. You don't see that going on with the Lakers here. I mean, what you have on the Lakers is a bunch of individuals that care about, okay, well, what does the stat sheet say at the end of the game? Did I get my shots? You know, they're not playing as a team. Now, there's certain guys, you know what? When Kobe plays like a ball hog, I'll be the first to call him out. But the thing is, he's actually sacrificed his game. I'm thinking this year is probably the best year that Kobe has had, probably in the last, I'd say maybe even 3 years. So if people want to talk about his age, you know what, that's fine. Yeah, he is getting older, but he shows up in shape, ready to go, and he's doing what he can. So I'm not gonna totally take everything, you know, and take him off the hook, because he's had his issues too. I'm definitely not down with, you know, late in the game giving away possessions because he gets the ball stripped and he wants to complain to the refs while the other team's running the other way about to get a fast break bucket. I'm not down with that shit. But as far as performance-wise, he's bringing it. Dwight Howard, I mean, they have a big game here against Oklahoma City. And what does he get? 7 points? Some shit like that? I mean, that's not going to get it done. You got Nash out there almost 40, scoring 20, Kobe lighting it up. Dwight Howard needs to do more. I'm sorry, he complains about touches. You know what? I did not see that game. I had to work. I didn't see that game, but all the other games that I have seen, they're giving Dwight Howard his touches. Now, if he doesn't have the offensive moves to get the job done, then you know what? That's a whole different story. But the problem is that he's one of the guys that's complaining, oh, I don't get, you know what? Fuck touches. You know, all these problems that you're seeing with the Lakers, the issues that they're having is not physical. Because like I said, you've got teams around the league. Boston, I mean, you don't see them playing like this. But you've got, you know, when it comes to the Lakers, their issue isn't physical. It's mental. It's between the ears. I mean, they don't play as a team. It's all about me, and that's it. Oh, and by the way, you know what? Pau Gasol, nice suit. Rest up. Spain's probably going to need you this summer, where I know you'll play like a beast for them, so nice suit. So keep that up. Keep up the good work. And I'm sure Spain will be looking forward to having you nice and healthy, because you're definitely not doing much for the Lakers this year except whining and complaining about playing time and all that shit when for Spain in the summer, you're playing like a beast against American competition. But as soon as you join the Lakers, all you become is a big whiny baby. So good job. Nice suit. Look forward to seeing the next one, you know, at the next Laker game. So good job. But back to the Lakers. Yeah, so their issues, they're not physical. I'm telling you, there's a lot of older teams in the league that continue to get the job done. The Knicks, now I know they've dropped off, and I knew they would. All that hot-ass three-point shooting wasn't going to last, but again, another team with a shitload of experience, 10-plus years in the league, but they get the job done. Jason Kidd, old-ass motherfucker, but gets the job done, plays as a team. You know, and that's what the Lakers need to do. If they want to change this thing, it's all between the ears. Get back on defense, stop fucking complaining, and you know what? Here's another thing. How about play a whole game? A complete game. The problem is they're so used to playing like yesterday was the perfect example of how they've been playing this season. And what I mean by that is they give these teams huge leads. Oklahoma City, as you know, they cut that game to what, to 5? When they lost to the Knicks in New York, didn't they cut that game down to 5 or 4 points also? But the problem is you can't do this shit against good teams. Because good teams, they have good players, which means that when you give them that comfort zone of 10 points, 12 points, the pressure's not on. You're going to be able to have any scrub just go up and make an easy jump shot. Keep the game out of hand. And then it's so much of a struggle to get back in the game against these good teams that you're going to be pretty much burnt out by the time the game gets close. So the Lakers, that's the thing. They pulled themselves within striking distance of Oklahoma City, but Oklahoma City is just so good that they're going to be able to beat you just because eventually you're going to wear yourself out and they're going to start making shots again. So even if they do hit a cold spell, sooner or later they're going to come around. Now if the Lakers can be focused and actually play a full game, or shit, I'll even take 3 quarters, then they might be in business. But they can't continue to do this kind of shit like they did yesterday and expect to win it. And actually, you know what, I don't even think, I was so ashamed and pissed off when I was watching them play yesterday, because now's the time to win. They don't have time to be fucking around anymore. They don't have time to be thinking about individual shit. They need to be playing as a team, and it's the same crap. That shit was embarrassing yesterday. Robin Lopez getting dunk after dunk, and it wasn't just in fast break, people. I mean, this shit was in the fucking half-court offense. He's getting fucking dunks. And it's basically the same play. It's like, really? A lot of this shit is just basic basketball fundamentals. Boxing out, doing shit like that. Knowing who you're playing against. I mean, what's that guy, that Anderson dude? You know he's just a three-point shooter. Close out on the fucker. Robin Lopez, all he's going to do is hurt you with dunks and putbacks. Box out on the dude. You know, but it's the same thing time after time that these guys are killing the Lakers, basically doing the same shit. They just don't get it. It's like people complain that, oh, they've got, you know, all this experience, they're old as fuck. Well, then fucking play like it. Play like you know the game. But they don't. They're playing like, oh shit, like they don't fucking have a clue. Like if I was to go out there and not know what the hell is going on. That's the reason why I was pissed. Just, you know, I can understand them, and I didn't even think that they would beat Oklahoma City, so when they lost, I was like, fuck, that would have been a nice win, but I just wasn't expecting them to win based on the way they've been playing. And not talent-wise, you know, when you've got a team like with Dwight Howard, Steve Nash, Kobe Bryant, people don't talk about Ron Artest or Meta World Peace, whatever he's calling himself. He came to work this year. He came in shape, he lost weight, he's playing decently, he's shooting decently, but the problem is it's all individual stats. Nobody plays off each other. No one is rooting for each other on that team. You got all these people, oh shit, well yeah, we won, but you know, I only got 10 points, so it wasn't a very good game. I mean, fuck that. Now they're basically fighting just to get a chance at the playoffs. I mean, damn it, have the Lakers sunk that low that now that's their goal, to just barely make the playoffs? It's just sad, you know, and the Lakers have no one to blame by themselves or but themselves. It's like if they want to figure out the problems to the team, the best thing you can do right now is give the Lakers, each one of those players, a mirror. And some of those guys, they're good teammates. You know, Nash is a beast. I feel bad that he has to be in this position because he's the ultimate team player. He doesn't give a shit if he scores 0 points. As long as he's getting those assists and they're getting W's, he doesn't give a shit. And he doesn't even care about assists. Like he could score 0 points and have 2 assists. As long as there's W's, he's happy. Ultimate team player. You won't ever hear him say, "Oh, I didn't get enough shots." Ever. So I feel bad for him. But most of these other guys, I'm sorry. You know, they just do not show up to play, and that is the issue. It's not talent, you know, it's not that. Because I've named a bunch of teams that are very competitive, that are going to be making noise in the playoffs. So next time you watch the old-ass Spurs taking care of business, just doing what they do, playing as a team, then tell me the Lakers are old. When you see the Celtics, who, yeah, they're not a great team, but shit, who do they have? They don't have anybody but a bunch of old dudes and a couple of dudes sprinkled in there, and they're at least competitive. They keep a lot of these games close. And they're old as fuck. The Knicks, contributors, old as fuck. Shit, even the Clippers, I mean, with fucking old-ass Chauncey Billups, who lit up the Lakers, old as fuck. So that's the thing, all this old shit, you know what? I understand it, but a lot of it's just basic fundamentals. Get back on defense, play for the team instead of yourself. And if they actually learn to do that and play a complete game, then they'll be in business. Whether or not it'll happen, we'll see, but you know what? The Lakers have definitely gone down as an organization, being happy, just barely beating out teams. One of the worst teams in the league. The Hornets, that shit's embarrassing, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. So we'll see if they get their act together. So far, I'm not convinced they will, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, my time's running out. Lakers commentary. This is GusCunnilin. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm out.
I just went up 2 levels.